Hello, everybody. Hey, this is Martin Mi5 making another video. I've been out for a while, not making too many YouTube videos because I've had a lot of different projects I've been working on. As you guys know, if you're longtime subscribers, mostly making my money through day trading, which I have done. And right now, the economy is not doing very well. The stock market's not doing very good. So I've been kind of pulled over to the side of the road, so to speak, with day trading, kind of exploring other things that I can do. And I want to help you guys do so as well. And today's video is not really about any particular topic. It's just kind of random and mostly about how and why people are not successful. And I used to think before, when I was younger, that people were not successful because they didn't have opportunities. But now I'm starting to see people do not succeed because you're limiting your own selves with what you can do. And what do I mean by that? I'll give you an example. And this has happened before, but just recently, I was offering to hire a person for a position for doing filming for my videos and things like that. And the girl I was talking to makes about $15 an hour, and she was really excited about it at first. And I was willing to pay $30 per hour for her time to do the videos and the editing and stuff like that. And lo and behold, she says all of a sudden, oh, she's too busy. And I'm like, and I didn't tell her who I am as far as being on YouTube and stuff like that. I was going to give her opportunity to go up higher in my company and really get into a successful position. I mean, $30 is nothing. $30 per hour is nothing to sneeze at when you're making only $15 an hour. And she still chose to turn down the position. And this is not the first one. This happened before, And I'm thinking, wow, because you're not willing to do anything extra outside of your regular job, you're willing to turn down a $30 an hour position, which can go even higher than that up in my company, which I didn't tell her about yet because I was going to let her, get into entry-level position first and then basically move her up into the company. And I was just thinking, I was like, a lot of people they don't really truly want success if you ask them, because they're too busy. They just want to go home and lay down and go to sleep, play with their kids, whatever. But yet, right before every payday, they're crying that they don't have any money. And they're living paycheck to paycheck. They can't afford this, they can't afford that. And I'm like, you're throwing away opportunities when you're offered to them, when you're offered. So I'm like, okay. And I've seen that time and time again. People are not willing to do anything beyond what they're doing already. They're at a crappy job that they hate, and they're not willing to do anything past that, so they're going to stay stuck there. And I've seen that. And I've kind of been that. If you guys don't know, I used to be a grocery store deli clerk making nearly minimum wage, and I did that for many years. But I'm trying to give people opportunity to get out of that, and they still don't want to get out. They're happy. I won't say happy. They're complacent with that job. And they're willing to stay there for years and years and years and years and years and years, decades maybe, because they don't want to get out of their comfort zone. They're not willing to try anything different, even if they know it makes more money. That's so strange to me. It's almost alien to me to see that people are that way. And it's crazy. It really, truly is that people aren't willing to try a dang thing different. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. They wake up every morning, same routine, going to that same corporate job, and expecting a different result. They think it's going to change. It's not going to change. You have to change. I don't know how many times I had to say that to people. Oh, by the way, you guys like my new background. Because people were complaining that the background was too plain. And my t-shirt was too cheap. Just a gray t-shirt. And the background didn't cost too much, but I put it up because there's people crying about it. Nobody's paying to watch this video. But anyway, back to the subject. People want all this stuff, but yet they're not willing to do anything different to get out of their messed up situation. I talk to people who get $10,000 or more back every year in their taxes. And instead of investing it properly or me helping them and showing them how to do this stuff, you know, I became a millionaire in 3 years. And instead of being willing to try to learn and how to do this stuff, they're like, no, I'd rather throw my $10,000 away every year, once a year, to try to act rich, going on their vacation and going to restaurants and hotels, and they throw away that $10,000 every single year. Every year. And I'm like, man, you could have been rich already. With $10,000, that's a great starting place in the Mi5 program to get yourself out of a horrible situation. But they're only looking at the short term, what feels good avenues. And they rather throw away that 10 grand every single year trying to look like a rich person when they're dirt poor. And I'm like, you're never going to be happy, ever. Not with that mentality. Because you're throwing all that money away. And you could be building up some serious wealth, but you're more interested in the short term, what feels good thing. You want to look like you're going on vacation. You want to post on Facebook that you're going to California. You're going to go to the fancy hotel. You're going to go to Chef Ramsay's restaurant. Oh, good for you. The only thing you're doing is making other people rich. And you're throwing your money away. If you would listen to my program, I could show you how to turn that 10 grand into $100,000 easily. A lot of people show how to turn $100,000 into $10,000. That's backwards. I'll show you how to turn 10K into 100K easily. I've done that in just 2 months. Not hard, but you guys want to you're more interested in throwing your money away and trying to show off and look like you're special on Facebook or Twitter or whatever you're on, Instagram, and show these pictures of you eating at a fancy restaurant. Big deal. If you really invested your money wisely, and I don't mean investing in a slow way where you're going to take 60 years to make $1 million or whatever that might be, and most of you won't even make that, to be honest with you. But like I said, this is a random video today, just kind of touching base about why many of you just throw away the opportunity to become successful. And I used to work in the grocery industry, but I found out that most of the people that work there are stupid. They wouldn't know opportunity if it bit them in the butt. They really don't. And it's sad, because I came from that background. I'm trying to teach people how to get out of that. And they complain about their job, but they rather just stay there working for this big corporation, not getting paid properly, not getting treated properly. And it's just a vicious cycle. They're literally just a rat on a wheel, and that's the way they're going to be their whole lives, because they don't want to try anything different. And to that girl that she's not interested in making $30 an hour when she only makes $15 an hour, and there was opportunity for advancement. If you guys want to get an opportunity, contact me. Let me know in the comment section below, especially if you live in Arizona. I'm willing to help you out. Okay? So, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.